Okay, time to get these installed. Take oil, put in cylinder, put on finger. Don't need much. Oil on cylinder, see? You don't need to be 2 inches down max. 1.5 inches better. Run that oil all the way around because that was enough oil to do the whole job. Okay. Now it's oiled, see? Only about 1.5 inches down, 2 inch max. Okay, the oil here, the piston comes in this end. When you shove it in the cylinder, it lubricates the whole cylinder. You have excess oil on the top. You don't need to flood it. That's all you need. It's plenty. About that much. Just spread it around a little bit. That's the key. Not making too much in one area doesn't help you any. Okay, lubed. Too much in one area, spread it around some more. That's all you need to do. Lubricate our wrist pin holes. Clips in this one, I can feel it. Lubed. Using our Torco assembly lube with MPZ. Liquid moly, that's what that is. Same stuff on your piston rings and your oil. Very good. Dry film lubricant. Works really good. Running out of oil. So I'm going to use it all up on the oil pump test. Lubricate both sides of the piston ring, the groove here. Okay, now this piston is just like the cylinder. When you shove the wrist pin through it, it lubricates it. No other lubrication needed. We are going to lubricate the wrist pin hole too. So this will go in dry. When you shove it through, it lubes it. That way my fingers aren't all covered with lube when I'm trying to put a motor together. Only my one finger is. Yes, I bang in everything. Steel bench. Bangs. That's my fingernail, see? Bangs. Makes noise. Okay. Wipe off finger when you're done making a mess. Okay, this one is the front one. Find your front cylinder. How do you know which one's front if it's not marked? It's real simple. See the cutout? That's in the center. Center means in the middle of the motor. Okay, now you're looking for grooves, for push rods. See any push rods in here? Yeah, grooves. Push rod, looks like push rod, look at that. This one here, not quite so much. This one definitely looks like push rods. Alright, so this is the right side of the bike, because see, there's no push rods on the left side of a Harley. They're over here on the other side. So that means this is the right side of the bike. So we'll make it the right side of the bike. And this is in the center of the V. This is upside down, so it's backwards, so it looks like it's a rear cylinder. It's actually a front because it's backwards. Because when you put it on the bike correctly, like this, push rods, V-cut on cylinders, right there. This is the rear, this is the front. Simple. Being an aftermarket cylinder, they're easy marked. Ah, there you go, there's an F. Oh, this one's an R. Geez, how'd I know that? Amazing. Okay, that's a front. It goes in that hole. This one here is a rear. kind of worn off, but it's the rear. It goes in this one. But that's the top. We're going to put in the bottom. Okay, this is where everybody's going to have a coronary now. We're going to install a piston without a ring compressor. That's impossible. How can you do that? It's called use your head. So ring has to be compressed to go in. So you compress one side, and you work your way around, and it compresses all the way around, and it goes down, there's no gap, and it goes in a hole. Don't get caught on that. Okay, where's our rings at? This is our push rod side, wrist pin. I can put it in like this, or I can put it in like this, because this piston doesn't care. So I do care where the wrist pin retainer is at. So this one here is the wrist pin retainer is inside this one right now. So do you want to work from the right side or left side of your motor? I want to work from the left side. So we're going to put the left side over here because there's no groove in there. It's going to go in like this. And all you do is figure out where the ring is at. The ring groove is right here on the second one. That means the other one's over here. Oh, there it is. See, it's not where that is. So now you take this, put it in the hole like that. See right there? And then this is going to compress by your thumb as you go around, and you push the piston down at the same time. See how that works? And you start using your fingernails over here if you have to. And when you get over here, it's in. Boom, that one's in already. Now we got to do the second ring. That groove's going to be over here someplace, because that's where we left it off, see? Okay, so now you can put this one in here, or you can do this one. I like getting this first. Looks like it's about in the middle, because it's going to get hung up on that thing a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in like this over here a little bit. Get the piston cocked. See the ring? See how the ring popped out over there? Now you squeeze this finger, this finger, this finger all at once. Squeeze the ring, then you push down. And right here on that lip, you gotta get past that lip, so squeeze a little bit more right there. It'll go in. Same thing, squeeze that in, drop down. Squeeze it in right there, all the way. Drop down. It's in. There's 2 out of 3 rings, but it's actually 4 rings, there's 2 more to go. Okay, right now our groove is right here where I don't want it to be, but it's already there. So this one, you got to put the lower ring in first. It's already in on this side. You got to get the one side out though, so bring it up a little bit. There's our groove right here. I don't know why it's sitting in this area. It's not where I want it to be, so I'll move it. There we go. So now it's in there like I want it to be. Put it into here, let's go right by it. And we just push this in with our thumbnail a little bit. Go around. Now if you don't have a thumbnail or not a very good one, you use a screwdriver, but use the flat side of the screwdriver, not the point. You're just trying to compress the ring a little bit to drop it in. And you gotta make sure the hook is in there on that side, otherwise it ain't gonna fit. Okay, that one doesn't want to go any further. So now we do a little tap, tap, tap. So this is the ring to the gaps on this side right here. Get it in first. Then go back and forth. Here, 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 here. It's already in. Do not hit right where you want to hit, because that's going to have to hit it really hard, and that's where you break things. Hammer is your friend. Okay, here's our groove right here. In there. He doesn't want to go. The ring's out too far. The cylinder has a taper in it, but if it's on top of the cylinder, not on the taper, it won't go in. So the ring has to be in there all the way to do that. So you can either try to push it in and damage it, or start over. There we go. Start over. My big problem is the ring is over. I don't want it to be. It's right where the gap is here. Causes a problem. This side here, I'm going to walk it around. Just walking around. It's already in over here. It's already in. The problem with this is the groove's right here. It's going to want to catch on this edge right here when I go to put the wrist pin in. So it might fight me a little bit, which I don't like, because it's in the wrong spot. So I don't really like that ring being there. So instead of fighting it, went too far out. Everything came out. I'm going to get this ring away from that area because I do not want that on that gap right there. So I moved it. Doesn't hurt anything. Came out too far, so I got to start over. No biggie. Groove's right over here. She's in. Okay, oil ring is over here. Where's the groove at? Should be over this side someplace. What happened to the groove? One's there, the other one should be right over here. It's over here for some reason. Okay. Put that one in. Tap, tap time. That one's in. Next groove is right here. It's in. Get past this bad area here, which is our problem area. It's high over here. It's just going to go back and forth, side to side, and it'll come across. Piston had a real heavy cock to it, so I smoothed it up. Okay, this she's in. Gonna bring up our wrist pin height up. Maybe I'll put a wrist pin in, see? I can put the wrist pin in. Boom! Goes right in. Okay, we're gonna wait right now because we have to put a gasket on here yet. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now, when you get heavier ring tension, you have to go to a hammer every now and then. Makes it easier, or you gotta use a screwdriver, or you gotta have some thumbnails. Mine are pretty well getting all busted off, so I got none left. There you go. Okay, this is the push rod side, so we want the lock on this side. Where's the lock at? There's our lock. Boom, right there. Now, before we go too far, let's double check to make sure we got the right piston in the right hole. This is the rear, and it says R down in there. It's the rear. And yes, I have done backwards. This one has an F on it. So make sure you get the right one, the right hole. Piston comes right out pretty easy, no big deal. It's easier to fix it now than later. One in, second one. Now if you put both ring lands in there, all you gotta do is come over here and squeeze the ring this way, squeeze it in. It drops in a lot easier until it pops out over here. She's in. Okay, the groove over there, the other one's over here. We're nowhere near this, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Put both of those in there, squeeze it and bring it down. You got to compress the O-ring rail to get it in there. Go, we can do a little tap, tap, tap deal. It went in past that one. Now the gap is right now sticking because it's in on this side, which is the wrong side. Now this side will go in. No, not quite in all the way. Push rod. That's enough to get your pin in. See if you're not high enough, the pin does not go in. See how the pin won't go in? It ain't up high enough yet. Looked like it was, but it's not. Problem is my groove is right here and it's popping out. Okay, so that one's ready to go in too. Okay, there you go. That is how you do piston ring installation onto a cylinder. See, my groove's right here. Should be over here. It's barely even in the cylinder. The pin's right there. It has to be that high to get the pin in and out. Alright, so there, that's how you do it. No damage, no foul. Good to go. Finish it. We'll be back.